Hi, this is Pastor Bob and Jan.
PB&J.
We may be a day late and $1 short, but we're here.
Yes, we actually were in our pajamas early last night, and Bob said, we need to record the pastor's chat. And I said, how about if we wait till tomorrow? I don't think people want to see us in our PJs.
Actually, I also had another reason. I wanted to delay producing a pastor's chat because I wanted to bring you an update from the session.
Yes.
So here's what we decided. We decided we needed a date to return to worship so that we had something upon which to focus. So based upon the edict from the Pinellas County Commissioners, along with the governor's orders that gave us a little bit of permission to meet, we have set the date of May the 3rd to return to 2310 Nursery Road to meet together as not only a session but also as worshipers in the Christ Community Presbyterian Church. Now,
that's great news.
yeah, it is, because it could be subject to change if something would happen that would be unsafe for us to meet. And of course, we'll keep everybody up to that. But we felt like we needed a date, and May 3rd is the target.
It gives us something to look forward to, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, that's what we thought. We needed something upon which to latch our sights and say, there's hope. We're going to be back meeting again soon.
So what about the people that don't feel comfortable yet?
We're going to continue the active order of worship even after we start worshiping together. We're going to continue to have that available for folks. And if you feel like you can't make it out or your conscience doesn't allow you to come out, that's okay. So for a while, we're going to continue to do both live worship and the active order of worship. That'll be all part of the activities of Christ Community Presbyterian Church.
Great. I like having a date. I like to date you.
Oh, I like to date you. Oh, but that's not what we're talking about. Now, there will be certain social distancing restrictions in play. So we talked about that. How are we going to do this? Well, first of all, no hugging, no handshakes, keeping 6 feet apart. That's what we...
No hugging?
Yeah, okay. And then
It'll be hard.
We're going to ask families to sit together, okay, and families together on a certain row of chairs. Okay, and then we're going to skip rows. So if you normally sit in the second row...
so that means I can't sit where I typically sit.
That's right. You're going to have
I'm usually between the Betancourts and the Glandons. So
everybody's going to have to move back or move to the side or something like that.
Row.
Yeah, we're just going to try to
Sarah
accommodate.
Weber, you and Joni and I are going to have to move to a different row.
Oh, there you go. And if the Glandons want to stick to their row, you have to sit behind them or move to the side. Whatever it is. Anyway.
I'll figure it out.
Okay, so we want to have, this is our plan of action. This is what the session meant, to have a plan of action for a date, May the 3rd, and some social distancing actions in mind. So if anybody says, hey, you guys are meeting, well, you should be doing that. This is exactly what the governor has asked us to do.
And feel free to bring a mask, right?
You can feel free to bring a mask, that's right. We liked having the date, though. We thought that was important because we've never been this way before. Mm-hmm. Reminds me of that text of scripture in Joshua chapter 3 and verse 4 when the people were just getting ready to cross over into the promised land. And that's the statement that Joshua made. You have never passed this way before. And therefore, this is uncharted territory. So we're going to have to rely upon the God of heaven who has led us this far and has provided for us and trust him. And that's exactly what we're doing. The session has met and said, we want to trust the Lord, and we're going to follow the orders from the Pinellas County Commissioners as well as the governor giving us permission. So May the 3rd, we're setting that date. Again, if something deems unsafe about that, we'll let you know and we'll not be meeting. But please mark that down, May the 3rd. In the meantime, we'll get ready for the Lord's Day tomorrow with an active order of worship. We'll do that tomorrow. And I'll be finishing up in our sermon tomorrow, the book of Philippians. And then the following week on April the 26th, there'll be an active order of worship. And I'll be opening up the book of Lamentations, chapter 1.
That seems appropriate.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of very practical things in Lamentations for us during this COVID-19 season. And then on the following week, May the 3rd, we'll continue in Lamentations, but we'll do it
together
at 2310 Nursery Road.
Yay.
Looking forward to that. In the meantime, just want to say thank you for your prayerful consideration of the church. Thank you for praying for one another. Thank you for participating by contacting one another. Thank you for your faithful giving during this time. And thank you for just being part of supporting Jan and me in these Monday, Wednesday, Friday, although we were a little bit late because we were in our jammies yesterday. So this is Monday, Wednesday, Friday Pastor Chat. And thank you for Nick and doing the Elder Chat teaching. And of course, Heath is supporting things by keeping that prayer meeting going by Zoom. And he fixed my computer at the church and fixed my iPad. And, you know,
We'll be all set
as
now.
Heath says, he has an aura. And you just bring his stuff in his midst, and the next thing you know, it's fixed.
Wow.
That's
Cool.
kind of spooky, but it really works. And he fixed it, so that's
Good.
great. Well, thank you for joining us today for the Pastor's Chat. This is Pastor Bob and Jan.
PB&J. Bye, y'all. See you soon.